Hello everyone and welcome back to our technique series, the wisdom of the scales, of the arpeggio, chords, inverted chords and so on and so forth. So this is part 2 and we're gonna start with arpeggio in C major. So what is an arpeggio? Arpeggio is called as well a broken chord, right? So what is a chord? Now, a chord is in the moment when you play and you press on the same time 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Like this one. So C, E, and G, it would be C, E, and G would be a C chord, right? G, B, D, on the bass, it will be the G chord. G, B, D. As you can see, we're having 3 notes. So a chord, it's 3 or more notes played on the same time. But obviously, the easiest one to play are 3 notes on the same time. And arpeggio, it's called as well a broken chord because you play exactly the same keys, one after the other one. So right now, let's get started. So as I C major, this one is the chord. So the arpeggio, it will be C, E, and G. Easy as that. G, E, C. Nothing here too much to practice. The left hand, it will go again. C, E, G, G, E, C. And right now, if you want to put it together, you go C, E, G, and G, E, C. Right now, if you would like to do like a little exercise, you can do C, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, C, G, C, G, and just play around with these chords, with these notes up and down, and up and down. C, E, G, E, G, E, C. Okay. So easy as that. So that would be an arpeggio in C major. Right now, to have even more fun, I would recommend you to do this little exercise. So you press the pedal and you go from the low to the top on this little fun thing to do. So you go left hand C, E, G, right hand C, E, G, left hand over the right hand C, E, G, right hand one more time, so 4 times. Again, left, right, C, E, G, left over, and then again you play C, E, G, C, E, G. So find your C position on the chords and backwards, and then left, right, left, right, and opposite down, G, E, C, right hand goes over the left hand, G, E, C, G, E, C, and again, like waves, oops, right, and faster. Yeah, sounds like playing, right? Okay, in the next tutorials that are coming, I would recommend this exercise to do with all the arpeggio in G, in F, in D, in whatever scales or key we're gonna learn, because it's fun to do it, you know, just go one after the other. G, the C, and then you can do the G1, G, B, D, G, B, D, 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 B, G, D, B, G, D, B, G, and then you can go to F as well, because you just learned right now the C, F, and G chord and arpeggio, right? So C, remember C, F, and G, C, F, F, A, C, F, A, C, C's only. Alright, you're gonna pause the video right now and you practice this one. Before I'm going to a little tiny bit more advanced arpeggios, I'm gonna show you that these arpeggios, they can be played. This is the very easy way to play an arpeggio. Right now, I can go in an extended position of the C major arpeggio, that instead of playing just C, E, G, we're gonna extend our hand with C, E, G, C. That same an arpeggio. If you are having small fingers, do not do that. You know, so that would be an extension position that I will do another video on it. I'm just giving you heads up for more intermediate, you know, intermediate level. Left hand will go same, C, E, G, C, you see? That's another way to play an arpeggio. So I'm just giving a short presentation what's coming into the next videos. And then I'm calling it a long arpeggio, in which you're gonna do the same C, E, G, but this time instead of doing with two hands, you're just going to do with one hand, and then C, E, G, and C, E, G, and backwards to have 5, G, E, C. These I'm calling the long arpeggio, and then left hand is gonna go like that. So this entire tutorial will come next in our technique series for more advanced. Okay, this is just a preview. Right now, I'm gonna go into the inversions, okay? So what are inversions? Inversions are actually the same chord, but played in different order. So, as we started and we learned, this is the root position of the C major, right chord. Right now, if I want to flip upside down and start, so this is C, E, and G, right? So right now, I'm gonna move this C over here to this C, and I'm still gonna have C, E, G, but in different order. So C is gonna be on the top, E is gonna be on the bottom, and G is gonna be in the middle. So that's gonna be inversion number 1 of the C major. So C, E, G, the root, arpeggio and chord, and right now E, G, C, inversion number 1. Alright, can you see that? Right? And then if I want to flip it again, meaning play same C, E, G, but in again different order, you know, C, E, and G. So on the bass you have the G. This is same as C chord, again upside down, in which G is on the bottom, C and E follow. So that would be inversion number 2. That means you flip it one more time. You know, like you're doing a flip, upside down, right? And then if you want to flip it again, guess what? You are again on C, E, G, root, but an octave higher. So let's practice this. C, E, G, and chord. That would be your exercise. And then you go E, G, C. This is going to be fingering number 1, 2, and 5. Please remember that. That's going to be this one. And then G, C, E, chord, 1, 3, 5, and then all the way up, you are here. Right now, you're going down. G, E, C, chord, E, C, G, again, right? The same fingering, don't forget to press these fingers, not a different one. It's really important for your muscle memory, okay? C, G, E, coming down, right? The first inversion, and then back to the root. Alright? Easy? So everything that is composed by C, E, G in different order, it's gonna be same as C chord, but we call it inversion number 1 and inversion number 2. The left hand fingering will go exactly in this way, 5, 3, 1, as I said, and then E, G, C, 5, 3, 1 again. On this one, the next one is going to be G, C, E, 5, 2, 1. Okay, G, C, E, and then back to the C, E, G. Okay, an octave higher, right? And then I go down. Okay, second inversion is here, E, C, G from the top. Right, C, G, E from the top. 1, 3, 5, right? The same finger as I went up, you're gonna go down. And then when you put the hands together, actually you need to pay attention again to the fingering. C, E, G, very easy. Right now, as we go higher, left hand will have on this G finger number 2. On the right hand, left hand has number 3, and the right hand has number 2. So make sure you match this. You might want to do this exercise. To make sure that you have these fingers lined up right in the right way. And chord, right? And relax your arms and your wrist as well. Okay, we're moving to the second inversion. G, C, E. This is the fingering on the left hand, and on the right hand it's a mismatch here. Left hand has number 2 on C, right hand has number 3 on C. So G, C, E, and chord. Again, if you are not comfortable, you're gonna do this exercise. You just play around with the keys. You know? 1, 5, 1, 5, or the first 2 couple of times, in which again it's a mismatch. Finger number 2 on left hand, finger number 3 on right hand, and then you do the chord, and then you finish it up. This would be the easiest one because it's exactly matching the fingers. You go down into the exercise. Right now again you have these fingers, different fingers. Again, you can do this exercise like I showed you before, and then you go down, and back to the C. Okay? Okay, so that would be all about easy arpeggios and inversions on the C major scale. I'm gonna add another 5 minutes bonus here, of course, because I always love to tell you more and over deliver. We're gonna just practice a couple of chords that they're called the 1, the 4th, and 5th. You know, the one that I will repeat them over and over and over again into the Christmas series. You know, that those are the most used chords in any scales and any key signature. Everywhere in pop songs and easy songs, you're gonna use these chords. So before you go into the Christmas or on the same time, do practice this combinations of chords as well. So let's get started. Here we're having C, E, G, right? This is the first chord, or we'll call it the tonic. The tonic means it's the song that it's the key or the chord or is the key signature. So when the song is composed in C major, the tonic will be C major. If the song is composed like in G major or D major or something like that, The tonic will be the home note will be G major or whatever it is, right? So in this case, we're having number 1 or the tonic, right? And then we're going to learn this one. So this one is CFA, right? That actually it's an F major inverted. Now that you already learned what is inversion, you can just go very little, you know, just to see where it comes from. FAC, ACF, and in this CFA is the inversion number 2 of the F chord, right? If you don't really need to know this, but just practice this, right? So from 3 and 2, go to 1 and 2 on the left hand, right? I'm gonna go with the right hand as well in a second. So it's the tonic, and this one is the 4th chord, because F major is the 4th chord, is the 4th key from the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I call it the 4th chord. And this one is the first one, or the home note, or the tonic, right? And then you have a kind of a crooked one that it's a G7. Well, we didn't learn what means G7, but we kind of, I think you can already understand what it's a G major. I'm gonna go in other tutorials on the chords of the G major as well. So this one, B, F, G, right? So it's a 5th, 7. Right? So practice this as well, because you're gonna have it over and over again, right? B, F, G, just that one, and then back. And right now, all 3 chords together, the C, the 4th or the F, C back, G7 or 5th 7, and C. I'm gonna go to the right hand as well. You're gonna do the same thing, a little tiny bit different fingering. Here's a 1, 3, 5. Again, CFA, the 4th one, it's the 1, 3, 5 in this situation. So you just move this up. CFA. Good. So just practice this a couple of times. And then you have G7, B, F, and G. Okay, so practice this as well. The right hand, it does not play as much the chords, so I will not insist you to practice a lot on this one, but definitely it's good for you to know these chords with both hands. The left hand though, in the beginning, it will do much more. It will play much more. And right now, both hands, pay attention when you match here, like the inverted arpeggio. Left hand is 5 to 1, right hand is 1, 3, 5, so it's a mismatch. 3 is here, 2 is here, okay? So when you do both hands, it's like on the second inversion of C, is the same feeling, right? Okay? And then this one, it's both, they do the same fingering. 5 to 1, 1, 4, 5, like in the mirror. Okay? So practice this. And this is all you need to know for like late beginners, you know, even with kind of early intermediate. Obviously for early intermediate, we do have already like G major and then F major, that they do exactly the same thing, and I will have them prepared for you in another video. So thank you so much. I'm thrilled I can offer this for you. So do practice and see you at the class. I hope you enjoy our tutorials and my performances. Music Academy International, it's a non-profit foundation. Its goal is to provide financial support for talented pianists to study with international teachers. Please consider to become part of our Patreon family, link below. By subscribing, $5-10 a month will really go long way. All our family friends and students, they do have access to our private channel called Master Piano Live with Liana, and where I am holding a live seminar once a month. Thank you so much, and God bless you.